Hi, my name's Mike. In today's video, I've got a couple of articles to read, and also wanted to read out Revelation chapter 6 as well. I'll read Revelation chapter 6. The bit I want to concentrate today is the third rider, which is verse 5. And when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, "Come and see." And I beheld, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, "A measure of wheat," that's an important bit, "for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou not hurt the oil and the wine." So obviously the third rider is about famine. So let me just read out some articles that came out recently. Biden warns of a real food shortage risk over Russia's invasion into Ukraine. This from the 24th of March. President Biden warned Thursday that there could be a global food shortages resulting from the Russian invasion of Ukraine, and announced steps to prevent a potential crisis. Biden said in a press conference in Brussels where he was meeting NATO leaders, "We did talk about food shortages, and it's going to be real. The price of these sanctions is not just imposed upon Russia, it's imposed upon an awful lot of countries as well, including European countries and our country as well." That's one of the articles, and another one as well, which is interesting. This one here is called "Forget Oil, Putin's War is Wrecking the Wheat Market." Vulnerable countries, especially in the Middle East, rely on grain imports that are now under threat. It's a recipe for disaster, says. Russia's invasion of Ukraine threatens to significantly disrupt the global supply of wheat, sending prices for the vital crop skyrocketing and raising alarm bells among food security experts over its ripple effect on import-reliant countries in the Middle East and North Africa. Barely a week into the conflict, wheat prices have already spiked to record highs as traders fear exports from Ukraine, known as the breadbasket of Europe, could slow to a trickle or even halt altogether, while Russian forces damage Ukrainian ports. In Russia, the world's top wheat producer, exports are being interrupted as international companies abandon long-standing business ties and remove themselves from the country amid massive Western sanctions. "We are talking about something that would really disrupt production," said Joseph Goldberg, a senior research fellow at the International Food Policy Research Institute. "The fact that it's happening in one of the breadbasket areas of the world is what's so worrisome." So, let's go back to Revelation chapter 6 and verse 5. "And when he'd opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, 'Come and see.' And I beheld, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, 'A measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see that not hurt the oil and the wine.'" You see, the riders are riding now. Anyway, I'll leave it there and say, anyone out there hasn't come to Lord Jesus, please do so in prayer and repentance. We're living in the last days. God bless. Bye-bye.